Hello and welcome back to episode 4? Question mark? 3? Episode 3. Episode 3. No. Episode 4. I don't remember. Uh, we just finished talking to the tailor. Lack of inspiration. Blah, 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 blah. And, we're gonna go check out the barber. Ooh. After I found out more secrets. Lingerie. Tying her corset. Caption, Lady Dragonfly. Wow, this photo portraying a woman in a state of undress. Lady Dragonfly is an attractive woman. Wow. I, women back in the day. Crazy. Oh, oh, oh. More instructions for the carrier. Do not open on pain of punishment. The great paper smells of fear and vigilance. The cord around the package was tied by skilled hands which carried a faint pulse of stress. What if this time the package falls into the wrong hands? I guess. Bad news, Papa. Ooh. I got a ticket now. I don't know how helpful that'll be. I don't know what those pictures are. Or how helpful they are. Ooh. More secrets. Where are you, secrets? Geometry handbook. It's a good thing geometry exists, an idea that bitter words can't destroy. Although his parents are coping his wings, he believes he'll be a great mathematician one day and finds a safe haven among perfect rhombuses, soothing circles, and friendly trapezoids. I'm sorry, I'm getting lost in the side questing of finding secret knowledge. Oh, like this. Like, come on. A bigot's diary. Warsaw is sinking further and further into the depths of moral decay with every passing year. Streets that were once inhabited by modest and pious families are now turning into a hotbed of the worst individuals. For example, my neighbor, dear Miss S, told me about a woman who rents an apartment in a tenement house on 7. She's an opera artist who is visited by many rich men. She has an abundance of gowns and lavish furnishings in her apartment. Recently, one of her many patrons took her on a foreign trip to Japan. Her ilk ought to be ashamed to show their faces in
That
public.
wasn't too hard.
Exotic ceremony. Street resides Lady Dragonfly, a luxurious person who's fond of traveling. She offers her clients an extraordinary experience during a ceremony that coddles the senses. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I feel like I pretty well explored everything. Polomoski Cemetery. The barber's in the cemetery? It feels weird. Prepare for the sword. Memento Mori. Well, the Princess Gardens. Magnificent Gardens used to be. Oh. 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 Lipstick. A metal case with a carmine color. Case fell out of a carriage window. Well, maybe she wouldn't have fixed her makeup while she was drunk. Passionate words have settled on the lid, pleading for her to go with him, promises that she would become famous as a dancer in the new world, that everyone would envy her. Ooh, secrets? Examine a dancing handbook. It's finding all sorts of lore. Another point of interest? Like, I don't know what those pictures are. Oh, more secrets? Dude, I can't stop. To do, shoes, polish, frock, coat, clean. Ooh. A Jacquard vest, the 5th this month. Envious thoughts accompanied him in the attire. He spent running errands, nesting in his head like mice gnawing at his well-being. Why are some people born into apartments and others into village huts? The message of the ages, brother. The message of the ages. Abawazawakawa.
Do you call this a proper time for a visit?
What?
What's going on?
Say you're in a hurry.
My name is Viktor Szulski.
Sir and Madam are already in bed. Come back in the morning like someone respectable.
Fear not, I'm here for Rasputin.
I can sense he's in the drawing room.
Oh, my buddy's here. Okay, I didn't realize. I did not realize this was
Intriguing.
apartments. Pile of invitations at tea parties. Any secrets in your room? God, I love being a nosy person. The power. Not more recipes? I don't care. You cannot convince me. Old pervert. What? Medications, okay. Listen. What do we got here? Gifted to Rasputin by the most likely ancestors, and he might try to conceal his intense odor for the benefit of everyone. The gift was accepted, set aside, and never used. Examine. Decorative fan. Waft in the fan, uttering either to her husband or herself, complaining about her failing health and psyche. The small gusts of air didn't bring any relief. The designers are well situated. They live a comfortable life and have friends in high places. No wonder Rasputin has chosen them. He seems to have won their favor by taking care of Anelia, who suffers from a nervous disorder.
Is that him?
In the flesh. Allow me to introduce you. My dear hostess, Aniela Naradzinska, and my dear friend, Viktor Szulski.
Your father had a beautiful funeral.
What?
Thank you.
My dear, we finished for today. Now I'll find out what brings Viktor to us. What brings you here?
But you were the one who phoned.
Very funny.
Why was she looking at me so oddly? What did you tell her about me?
She's never seen a Thaumaturge before. I only mentioned to her how we met. Can I help you at all?
No, I won't bother you. We can talk next time.
The Naradzinski door is always open to you.
The Naradzinski. She was getting a right woody off of me. Look at me. I'm fucking hot. Didn't I just unlock one of these? Let's go for this one. Fuck it. We'll grab that one. God, I can't stop looking for secrets, dude. Let's go find this barber. Oh, what's here? Right here. Ivy magazine. Oh, that's a lot of reading. The trendy dances, the two-step, the cakewalk, the Boston waltz, which are gaining popularity. Oh, they're talking about dances. I don't care. Let's go check out this barber. Let's progress. Burr. Okay.
Come in.
I don't want to be clean shaven. Please don't take it all. No.
Please set my hair to rights.
No.
Yes, sir.
No. Okay. Classic disarray. No, I don't hate that, to be honest with you. The Globetrotter. See, neatly trimmed bearded mustache, you can't. I like the original look.
I'm sorry. I don't usually talk to clients. Do you like it?
I can't help noticing that you're the most tight-lipped barber I've been to. And even you admit that you rarely talk to clients. Why is that?
When I prepared them for their final journey, it's hard to ask for their opinion.
So you style the deceased too?
Mostly. They still need to look good. After all, you only get a funeral once in your lifetime. So, what do you think? Do you like it?
Yes, you're talented.
Years of practice. My clients are always satisfied.
Is this his first time working on a living person? I don't know if I should be, like, nervous. Okay, prepare for the sortie. Oh, I can't leave now. Well, I can. But, let's look on the map a little bit. Is there any other building that's not locked? I was just in there. The Zolsky family mausoleum, don't care. I guess not really. Alright, yeah, let's go. Let's move on. I don't have a reason to go there yet, so I'm not really inclined. I saw every day, thought the window was a place of relaxation, but also a place of secret rendezvous, romance, and something. I don't even hate that sometimes it doesn't even make the noise. Oh my god, what's this? Ooh. The greeting and the postcards are covered by a layer of longing. The memory of the gift that came with the postcard gilds the letters. A piece of wool from the Eodo's Mills reminds him of the warm-hearted aunt he had to leave there. How unfortunate for them. The sorry. A sister. Is that my outfit?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Are you wondering if your shaggy mug will stick out among the great and the good? We do have barbers in Warsaw, you know.
Recently I met a bearded guy who's not especially fussy about his appearance. And yes, people welcome him everywhere with open arms anyway.
Maybe he's a natural charmer. I've heard that can get you into the Imperial even without a tailcoat.
Very funny.
Are you getting dressed so we can go, or have you changed your plans?
Yes, let's go and see if I do fit in.
In that case, I'll go get changed too. Look at you. And here I worried I was the only one who looked good in trousers. Very chic choice.
Very chic.
Thank you. You look fantastic.
Thank you. You think Papa would be mad that we're going to a party right after his funeral?
Nah, screw that
I
old
hope
geezer.
so.
Victor.
He could have kept from losing the Black Grimoire. Are we ready?
Yes, the carriage is waiting.
Mind your words and gestures. You never know who's in the crowd. Might be an Ocarana informer or an agent from blah blah blah.
Welcome to the Imperial Hotel. How may I help you?
Ligia Shulska, here on the invitation of Svetlana Rumyantseva.
Yes, we are expecting you, of course. The soiree is taking place in apartment 237, second floor. I wish you a thrilling and successful evening.
I'm impressed. How did you sort that out?
Our name still means something. Let's do our best to keep it that way, all right?
Nah, you're gonna regret bringing me here. I'm gonna let my pride flow. It is my greatest sin after all.
Who are you, my golden slithering friend?
Victor? Victor. Victor! Can you hear me?
Yes. Of course.
Was that the dragonfly?
These people are just waiting for us to put a foot wrong, understand? We're walking into the Viper's Den, brother.
Oh, I got everything
Everything's
in
all
control.
right. I just got a little lost in thought. I'll be good, I promise. I'm going to hang around here a little longer. I'll meet you upstairs.
See you there.
Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. Let's look for secrets before you start any conversations. I don't want to lock myself out in any dialogue. The seance. The poster surface radiates with a positive emotions for passerbys who've laid eyes on the advertisement. Such a curiosity about the mysterious psychic or excitement revealed by quick heart rate. Apparently, Madame Seance are quite popular. I believe it. Nothing like a woman to really get you going. In the golden cage is an exiled bird watching it with its beady little black eyes. On the golden cage is a whisper of a woman who contemplated opening it. She was close to releasing the bird for a lack to watch the ensuing chaos. Yet something stopped her, and the birds are still in the cage. Examine. A percussion of slender legs, a revue of colorful feathers and sweet voices, and like vaudeville dancers, these beauties make their lovers part with their fortunes unwittingly. Have some peacock. Let's talk to the men first.
What did we come here for? These soirees are for old people.
Good evening. May I?
Please, we're not discussing anything consequential.
You keep on worrying about yourselves. I intend to make the most of this evening.
See, I told you he was in love. Miss Scowan is out of your league, my friend.
To say nothing of her father.
Keep listening.
Old Scowen and I are practically on first-name terms now. You'll see.
I'm sure.
So, one eye-catching girl has already got an admirer. What does that leave us, Maxime?
Not much. The dull, the silly, or, well, the old.
En parlant de Ligia Shulska, she just passed this way.
Pigs will fly before someone fancies her.
She'd actually prefer Sophia Scowan, according to what I've heard. Well, what do you think?
Introduce yourself.
My name is Viktor Shulski.
Well, there we have it.
You won't be able to say that because your pride is too low? What? You're telling me I haven't indulged my pride enough? I've indulged that puppy plenty of times. No, we'll leave them
Forgive
alone.
me, gentlemen.
I don't like any of this stuff.
Please give our greetings to your sister.
You pig. Oh, that's so unfortunate. How do I look at like my pride level? I feel like, have I really been going easy on the pride? I don't feel like I have. It belonged to Vesna, a simple peasant girl from Tru who killed her father in retaliation for his cruelty. A Bukavak follows his flaw. My innate flaw. Can I equip different flaws? Librium Vento, not of this world. That makes me so upset.
Well,
man.
well, someone new.
Good evening.
Good evening, Viktor Shulsky.
Irina Orlova of those Orlovs.
What?
This is Natalia Obolenskaya, and this strangely quiet soul is our delightful Sofia Skawan.
The blue
Irina
one?
is exaggerating. Nice to meet you, Mr. Shulsky.
She's the talk of the
The
town.
Governor General's daughter herself. How do you do?
What can you tell us?
I've heard a certain secret. Do you want to hear it?
Come now, we won't tell anyone.
Oh, I had to tease him a little. I had to
Maybe
indulge my
I
pride.
shouldn't.
Do you like being a tease?
Forgive me, ladies, for teasing you like this. Here's the secret.
Come on, we're dying to know.
Someone was recently playing with the lock on one of the gilded cages, wondering what would happen if all the birds escaped captivity. And I know for certain it was one of you.
Sophia, that sounds like you. Admit it.
And now what will happen to us, Mr. Shulsky?
Oh.
In exchange for my discretion, I need another secret of yours. That's the only way to keep everyone in check.
What should I choose?
Our fathers don't know we're here. There you are.
How naughty. None of your fathers know?
None. Especially not Sophia's. Otherwise he wouldn't have let her come.
I'm very satisfied with this trade.
Maybe you'll tell us something about yourself.
Oh.
I suspect you want to hear more about the book.
We've never met a Thaumaturgist before. To tell the truth, I didn't believe they existed.
A Thaumaturge. Don't worry. But now you do.
That trick with the cage. You've impressed me.
Oh, I can impress
How
you,
are you
alright.
enjoying yourselves?
We can't complain. Seeing as we're debutantes, we're getting a lot of attention.
Really? And what now?
I need to slip away for a moment.
We should go as well. We've really forgotten ourselves around you.
That's nice to hear, but I understand. The soiree won't wait.
I hear Rumyantseva has invited a real medium.
Will there be ghosts? That I'd like to see.
I feel like, you know what? The green one looked way cuter than the blue one they were all talking about. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if I have enough pride. I really indulge myself.
Mr. Shulsky, isn't it?
Start a fight. That's what my pride is? Oh man, you know what? Like,
Forgive me, gentlemen.
I get both sides of the coin.
Please
Like,
give our greetings to your sister.
I don't think I need to stand up for my sister. She's a big, strong lady. She doesn't need me. She doesn't need me picking fights with fucking wannabes like that for her. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, you know, at the same time it's like, I should fight them, but at the same time it's like, you know, it's not my problem. At the end of the day, it's not my problem. If they were like, oh, I wanna do unthinkable things to her straight to my face, maybe. You know.
Mr. Shulsky?
I didn't expect to see you here, of all places.
You don't know how very flattering that is. And what brings you to the Imperial?
Say you want to join Warsaw Society.
If I may, there's one question niggling at me. How did you get so many scars?
Why do you ask?
I've heard that Russian officers in training have drunken duels with sabers after hours.
No. A very peculiar custom, if that's true.
So where did those scars come from?
I've led an interesting life.
A man too afraid to talk about his scars.
I could ask you the same question.
I'm passing the time.
Ah, curious hobby.
I'm simply interested in people.
I bet you have my grandma, you son of a bitch.
A doctor, thaumaturge, or policeman could say the same.
Your interest flatters me. Who knows? Maybe the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree, and someday we'll even be friends.
How well did you know my tree?
We enjoyed talking and lending one another a hand.
Who did you say you were to my father?
A trusted acquaintance. I supported him with good advice. Though truth be told, he rarely needed it. Your father had a gift for making good decisions.
Which of my father's decisions would those be?
Ones that were good for your family. Perhaps we'll have the chance to return to this another time. Goodbye, Mr. Shulsky.
Yes, I'm sure.
How very suspicious.
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
The fabric of the tailcup is permitted with wariness and knowing its emotions are fresh and clear. They've just traveled from some area of fingertips as she held her palms there to avoid biting her nails from stress. Was it me who had that effect on her? Oh wait, there's all sorts of weird things here. Okay. Row of candles, an image emerges from the flame, a hand dancing over the fire, a gaze that follows it, and lips uttering words of anxious excitement, a promise of capturing the certainty of success. You will be mine. Who is this about? Oh, I didn't want to talk to her.
Maybe that's enough. What do you want?
Oh, she doesn't like me snooping.
The trick with entering someone's head. I know one person who can do that.
You're not much of a thaumaturge if you can't. You come here to
Boobies.
torment me, unmask me.
I don't see any fun in unmasking you.
So what do you want?
Your siren is quite impressive.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Madame, you're being impolite. What about a little competition? We'll see who wins.
I'll pass.
I think your idea of pretending to be a medium is fantastic.
It sounds like I impress you.
How many people know?
Is that a threat?
I noticed a wild saluter here. I understand your being here has something to do with them in particular.
Keep your nose out of this.
Why?
Because I'm warning you.
I'll do what I want.
It's not such a ladylike tone, madame. Maybe we should just let the best one catch that satyr.
You mean yourself?
She better
What do
remember
you
that.
know about this satyr? Do you know its name?
Don't you?
A name doesn't tell us much anyway. All that matters is picking out the person in this crowd with the flaw.
I know perfectly well who carries the flaw. Another reason for you to stay out of it.
The person with the flaw attended the seance, right? So I'm on the right track.
Have you finished?
Are you gonna leave my head?
So should we finish up?
That would be best. And listen to me carefully, Mr. Whatever your name is.
Shulsky, but you can call me Victor.
Now, Mr. Shulsky, you will vanish like a bad dream, and I will get back to work.
Nope. Oh, what a bitch. Idiot loser. Oh, that's the one we're trying to find. I don't really want to talk to her. Open. Any secrets in the bathroom? Bathroom secrets? No bathroom secrets. What is this? Have some cognac. Discreet half-words and meaningful half-smiles and sidelong glances. The Viper. Another 2 points. Increases my health by 2. I don't see any reason not to. Oh, we can look at our abilities and see if anything new catches our eye real quick, I guess. At the very least. Suffering receives 5 to 3 at the... adrenaline rush increases inflicted damage. You know, I kind of like the idea of that doing that, I'm not gonna lie. See, what's the difference? Increases damage taken by 50%. Increases inflicted damage by 50%. Can we 50%, 60%? Oh, this one changes it completely. It's one of those ones. Okay, my bad. Casts. Okay. Increases damage. Aren't these technically the same thing? Self-cast increases inflicted. Okay, no, this makes all of my attacks do 50%. This makes every attack done do 50% more. Okay, I understand. I understand the difference here now. Alright, well, nothing really there interesting I want. We'll talk to my sister then her, probably. Ligia.
Here you are.
Gentlemen, meet my brother.
Me brother.
Viktor Shulsky.
The last Shulsky to wear trousers. You don't know that. Miss Ligia could yet produce an heir to the fortune.
Maybe even with me, if she doesn't tell my wife.
What?
But let's talk like men. You intend to take over your father's company, correct?
First, I suggest you mind your own business. Your marriage, for instance. Perhaps Louisa isn't the ninny you take her for.
I beg your pardon?
Hasn't it occurred to you that when you leave her at home, she might also take advantage of her solitude?
What are you suggesting?
I'm
You've
suggesting
got the cuckold's horns. Was I being too subtle?
I suppose it's true what they say about you.
Yes? What's that?
You've lost your mind.
I don't think I need to threaten them with magic, alright? They already know I'm a badass.
Thank you. I've worked long and hard at that.
Good luck with your business, miss.
I almost feel sorry for them.
Have I crossed the line?
Nonsense.
Good.
Any progress with Svetlana?
Svetlana.
I've taken a long, deep look at Samira. She's no medium. Samira is a thaumaturge on the hunt.
On the hunt?
Madame has spotted a salutar that's attached to one of the guests.
What kind of salutar?
Remember those fairy tales Mother used to read us? And the legend of the golden snake?
Yes, Veles.
Yes. I'm glad you're here.
Are you also hunting for him?
I admit I like to have him. I haven't made up my mind.
Be careful.
I am. That's why I haven't made up my mind. Sofia Skawan, the Governor General's daughter. Do you know her?
No, and I don't suggest you make her acquaintance either. Skawon can't stand thaumaturges.
I don't know. She seemed like she was having fun with me.
Guess who I ran into again? All mysterious and carved up.
Ivan Konieczkin?
What do you know about him?
Not much. He was an acquaintance of Papa's. Well, in theory, it's thanks to him that we're here.
What? Ligia?
I know that nothing comes for free, but he really didn't want anything.
Yeah, he looks like a real altruist. You enjoying yourself in this Viper's den?
The vodka is quite tolerable. I'm observing my own brother taking out his anger on ordinary mortals.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going.
I'm not trying to start a fight, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to, you know, show these people where
And
I
the general
belong.
says to him, "Tell us something funny." Then Bautski replies, "General, why don't you shoot a cannon first?"
That's a good one. I'll have to tell it tomorrow at the Orwoffs. Who might this be joining our conversation?
You know, sir, your face looks familiar to me.
My name is Viktor Szulski.
Ah, yes, I can see something in your eyes. I was sorry to hear about your father.
I'll see you next time, darling. Wonderful party. See you there.
Oh, I like the crow girl. She's cute.
I think I've offended the creme de la creme of Warsaw.
This is hardly the creme de la creme. How do you find my soirée?
The soirée.
I admit I'm getting reacquainted with the social scene.
You spent a long time traveling, didn't you?
15 years. Over that time, I got used to harsher surroundings.
Believe me, drawing rooms can be just as dangerous as untamed steppes. You've met Anastasia and Marina. What about the others?
I've already met several distinguished guests. Madame Samira definitely stands out.
She is exceptional, isn't she? Her presence is the crowning glory of the evening. Has anyone else caught your eye?
Ivan Konieczkin, for instance. Apparently, he knew my father.
How remarkable. I wasn't aware. Konieczkin is something of a secretive person. And have you yet had occasion to meet the debutants of this season?
I'll be sure to seek them out.
This evening, Sofia Skowan herself is to grace us with her presence.
Well, well.
I suggest you move quickly. The competition is fierce.
The crux of the matter is that I'm here because of my father. You knew him.
That doesn't sound like a question. Of course, I was his customer. I truly am sorry for you, both of you. The death of someone close is always a dreadful blow. Please accept my condolences.
Unaccepted. Move on.
Svetlana Petrovna, I must insist. Can you tell me something more about my father?
Mr. Shulsky, I assure you we have the most delectable vodka. Besides that, I warmly encourage you to join Madame Samira's séance. It will be an unforgettable experience. I wonder, is that truly everything our soirée can offer you?
I've got no choice but to suffer through tonight.
No need to mince words.
Still a suggestion. If she's to talk openly with me, maybe she's anxious about all the gossip on great years around us. Still, I feel she wants to tell me something. Follow her thought. How does one follow thoughts? I still haven't found the person with the flaw. It's probably herself, to be honest.
Shulsky, don't play with me.
Mention that you saw her poster.
I saw one of your posters. You look different in it.
Really? The illustration doesn't reflect reality?
How should I take that? No one warned me that I should get in costume for the party.
I beg your pardon.
I'm just noting that you stand out among these boring guests.
Impudent.
Just a bit uncouth, I'd say. Whose soul are you summoning tonight, dear madame?
I only know which one I'd prefer to banish. Shoo.
Maybe my dead father's. If you manage that, it would spare me a lot of trouble.
Now we'll never know.
I'll disappear. For now.
Sometimes it's good to let things go and leave other people in peace. For your own benefit.
I'll take that as a
I
challenge.
think I'll take up this gauntlet.
I'm unsure what I'm supposed to be doing now. The door is locked. Find the person with the flaw. Which doesn't help me at all. Can we talk to
Did
her
I
again?
see that you've met this Madame person?
Unfortunately, Svetlana doesn't want to breathe a word of it.
I'm sure she doesn't trust you. In company like this, that speaks well of her.
Why the cold shoulder, Ligia?
I've never liked her. Her manner gets under my skin. I've heard she's a dreadful schemer.
I'd better change the subject. I'm going.
I guess I'm gonna have to talk to her more.
Shuski, don't
Do you know the hostess well?
Will you leave me alone if I say I don't?
No.
Svetlana Petrovna invited me, and I am doing my best to meet her expectations. Let's keep out of one another's way.
I'll disappear.
That is literally less than nothing for me. I'm missing something. What am I missing? What am I missing? Just stand here? No? Okay. What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh. Oh my god.
I felt something. Where is it?
Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Her usual steady hands were shaking as her eyes followed the written words. He was watching her. She already knew that, but how dare he threaten her? Agitated, she threw the note in the furnace. Too bad she couldn't get rid of the stalker that easily. Her maid secretary in the office, concerned about social conditions expressed in his human kind of tone. The message ends with a veiled threat before showing a decisive. True pearls. The affection of the gratitude of one woman covered by the sham of another, though an honest gift from the Thessarian. Guilty every time she sees it. Wasn't a thing here. The chest is kept at the ready. Some of those personal items were put into the chest and then removed, all due to her growing anxiety and uncertainty. Should she pack and leave again? A restless hand closes the empty. Oh, the silk is soft and cool to the touch. The fabric carries a memory of yearned for light-hearted passion, a sense of security. Two people found solace in each other here. True people, Sova and my father. Ooh, the silk remembers. It remembers the tender flame of God's peaceful sense that everything was as it should be. In other chaotic thoughts caused by passion and intoxication that I'd rather not know. They smoking that ganja in Raylin. The wax is filled and congealed. Solidified wax carries a memory of honest grief mixed with fear. However, these emotions were quickly concealed with well-practiced composure. This candle is the best farewell to the deceased. Oh, she loved my papa. No wonder someone was willing to talk if she's afraid of someone watching her closely, especially that someone knows a lot about her. And maybe even her pent-up desire to escape. Besides, she had an affair with my father. Maybe I can make her confide in me. Then I'll ask her about what I came here for. The Black Grimoire. Find her in her apartment. I can walk on the balcony. Is she here?
I was looking for you.
Do you smoke, Mr. Shulsky?
I've quit.
In light of our approaching conversation, why don't we dispense with the pleasantries? Call me Svetlana.
Svetlana.
Victor.
Victor.
Ask.
You two had an affair.
Two grown-up, lonely people found momentary comfort in each other's arms. But romance wasn't behind that relationship. It was just that we were both looking in the same direction.
Oh, friends with benefits.
What do you mean by looking in the same direction? The burned note. Who sent it? I only sensed underhanded kindness.
Da, the Ochrana. I don't know which one of them exactly, if that's what you're asking. I've worked hard at it.
When did you receive this note?
A few weeks ago. back before your father.
I see.
Keeled over.
That large travel chest. You changed your mind.
About whether or not to pack. Right then, I wanted to escape badly, but that would have had its own consequences. In this game of false appearances, I'm the best.
I still don't know how this lovely note ended up in your hands. But in addition, I found a lovely strings of pearls, and on it, your feelings of guilt.
Your power is terrifying. Do you know that?
Your feelings of guilt. Do they have something to do with the Romanov court?
With the whole empire, Ruski mir im podawaj. We, the establishment, perceive the need for change. We want reform. The Colossus is already teetering, but if it falls... La guillotine, mon chéri. But I want to live, Victor. Ideally, closer to the west.
Tsarina Alexandra gave you those pearls. You two are close.
I am her confidant. I could call her my friend. I see how much she devotes to her family and the nation.
Yet something has changed. Where was my father in all this?
Willingly or otherwise, he was part of the establishment that wanted change and could see revolution before it arrived.
The Ochrana knew about you, hence the note.
They must have noticed something. Isn't it time you told me why you really came to my soirée?
I hoped you might know something about the Black Grimoire. My father left it to me in his will, but the grimoire has gone missing.
No. And the collapsed building? Have you been there?
Not yet.
However, how hard it is, you should check there. It will give you more understanding than all the investigators put together. My dear boy, I know nothing about Stanisław's book. I'm sorry, but I can't help you there.
You're lying to me
But
again.
I will not let you leave empty-handed. I strongly believe that there's one place you ought to visit. What you find there belongs to you.
Thank you.
No, thank you for listening.
Father's slaves were very tender and romantic. I would not expect this from him. If these slaves had fallen into the wrong hands, they could have done a lot of damage to the lovers. Find the person with the flaw. Oh. Snaky. Who do you like here?
Veles. Don't run away.
Splendid ladies, distinguished gentlemen, the hour is at hand. With lights dimmed and the curtains drawn, the souls of the dead slowly gather among us. On their command, I will give the chosen among you a tarot card as your invitation to the table.
For you, sir?
Hostility towards me, maybe I'll join this out soon, if only out of spite. Ooh.
Fool. Our dear madame is fooling around and thinks you can scare me off.
Ooh.
I'm done wasting time on this.
Let us gather in secret ritual. Let's not keep the souls waiting too long. Let us also make every effort together not to spoil their visit.
You're not my papa. In the dark. Ooh, it looks like we'll have to end the episode here today, guys. I'm sorry, I know. It's just getting exciting after that 5 minutes of me unable to figure out how to switch objectives. Mine 3. I don't think I can upgrade my mind anymore. Because I don't have this... Yeah, I don't have the Solitor. The Solvitor. Oh, that is so unfair, dude. Well, I will see you in the next one. You know the drill. Like, comment, all the above. It makes my day better, and everyone else's. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.